everybody, welcome back to Talk with Nia. So, Tyla is hitting the scene with her hit song as she breaks the Spotify record for most monthly listeners for a South African artist. So, congratulations to Tyla. I remember talking about her a few months ago, and she has a single, I believe it's called Water. It's all over TikTok right now too. And she made a dance to the song, so people are just eating it up. And it's a nice song, so I'm glad that she is starting to get more recognized and people are figuring out who she is more. Now, moving on, Jeannie Mai breaks her silence over the divorce with Jeezy. Okay, we talked about the divorce, right? And she pins a message that basically says, sometimes you need to take a break and disconnect to heal. Now, ever since this divorce news popped out, Jeannie Mai has been getting all the backlash in the press. People basically are blaming her for the reason why Jeezy decided to file. Because the fact that he decided to file, it's just like, what happened? You know, men don't usually file, like I said before. So, I don't know what's going on. Apparently, last we heard, they still living in the same place. And you know how they have a child. So, I don't know what's going on, but she is taking a break. I think that she does need to just stay off social media. Don't give a response. Don't give a statement. Just let it die down and just, deal with you guys' issues at hand first. Now let's move on to Beyonce. So Beyonce supports Taylor Swift for her Eras Tour concert film premiere in LA. And I love to see it because the media definitely tried to pin these two successful ladies against each other during both of their tours, comparing numbers, comparing choreography. How dare they compare choreography? Like they were just comparing everything, okay? And Beyonce is saying, I support Taylor. Taylor supports me. So very, very smart move. Glad to see these two supporting each other. All right, let's talk about the Migos. So Offset is doing interviews and he sat down with Hot 97 and spoke about the future of the...
We don't get like the group just can never be the group. It's not like we on some like F each other shit. It's all love, but we missing our glue to our piece. Like it's...
You can't just act
like and just continue like. And I think people be trying to make it like it's about some bullshit. It's not about no bullshit. It's like Alexis, it's like we can't continue our group without the main man.
Yeah.
See, the main man behind the scenes and the main man on the scene, he don't care about he don't care to be the main big head, but really he's the main guy. So it's like, we can't continue that. And so to close that chapter like that is great. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but we got to, we respect Take Two.
So right now, we not gonna get another It can't be another Migos.
You can't be Migos without him.
It can't happen.
You can't be Migos without Take.
Yeah.
So you don't think so?
I think it's unfair to even put us in that position. Like that's how brothers started from the bottom. Man, like you could just go recruit or like.
Well, that's why I brought up the fact that y'all make music because like
of
Takeoff. Like this started because of him.
Yeah, like whole group, everything. He was really serious about this rap shit from...
Now, he also met with a Breakfast Club and shared that he only speaks basically like with his mom and his wife about his grief. And he hasn't found anyone that he can really sit down with and talk to that can actually relate to what is going on and lost a close friend like how he lost Takeoff. And he also doesn't think it's fair if fans want them to release like any old recorded songs of the three of them for a final album. Because, he's like, me and Quavo, we cool. We talking. They clearly talk about the grief and the situation. I'm glad that they're at a much better place now. But he's just like, I don't think it's fair if the fans want us to still make music. He was like, me and Quavo may make music together as individual artists. But for them to be a group again, it just doesn't really seem right. And it made me think of how when TLC, when Left Eye passed, TLC really never came back. I mean, they made one song, I remember, like years and years and years later. But yeah, like it would just be a lot to ask of them to try to move on as a duo in this situation. Now, Monica is speaking out. She shares that despite her success, she actually never won an award. Listen to this.
Person that for all the records I've broken, I really have never won any awards. I'm really the most forgotten if you think about it. I'm pretty much the underdog, but I sit very comfortably in it because I can still go where I want, do what I want, live how I want. But when I say that I am often forgotten, I was hosting the Soul Train Awards, was nominated for 5, 3 of my songs in one category and still lost. But I went out to eat and kicked my regular After, I was not bothered because that's not what I do it for.
That's dope.
That is really my point when I say that oftentimes I'm forgotten in those spaces.
Now, I never even thought about this, but y'all know those award shows be rigged. They be letting other people win, and it really isn't fair. A lot of the award shows, people that do win don't deserve to win all the time. But that's crazy. I can't believe that. Now, another person who's speaking out is Young Miami. Young Miami is tired of the criticism of her show, Carisha Please, and the Breakfast Club felt that she shouldn't have won the award for Best Hip Hop Platform at the BET Awards.
We got to stop. Salute to Carisha. Love Young Miami to death, but come on now. 2 years in a row.
Yes. Well, last year she tied with Drink Champs.
I got mad love for Carisha, but you got platforms that come out daily, and you got platforms that come out weekly. You know, like the $1 Million worth of games and the Drink Champs. You know, the Joe Budden. Like, come on now, come on, Carisha. I love Carisha, please. But was that sponsored by De Leon?
I don't know.
Was De Leon a sponsor of the BET Hip Hop Awards?
I don't know. And also, lastly, salute to Ice Spice.
Salute to you, Carisha. Dropping the clues bombs to Carisha. Okay? Love her. I love what she does. But 2 years in a row, come on now.
And that is your rumor report.
If Carisha Please did come out weekly, I wouldn't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is that good when she drops.
Right.
But I just don't see enough of it for her to win Hip Hop Platform of the Year 2 years in a row. Last year she tied with Drink Champs.
Right.
So I ask again, was De Leon a sponsor of the BET Hip Hop Awards?
Now, Young Miami responded in the comments and said, "Leave me the F alone." So she's won an award twice for her show. A lot of people love the show, right? And I believe this award was voted for by the fans. So if these other platforms don't have their fans voting, what do you expect? Okay? If the BET Hip Hop Awards was full of young people, which it seemed like, it lacked a lot of celebrities, and it had a lot of young people there. If they're all voting, they all probably watch Carisha Please over the other shows. So I don't know what to tell you. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, though, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.